Proyecto hecho en Puerto Rico con las bases más puras de Big 21 Brava Racing Team. Lascano Racing, tu legado sigue vivo, papá. Manny Buginga en el Mustang Cobra por el carril izquierdo, ambos cualificando con 5-8, gente. Alerta de 5 segundos, alerta de 5 segundos.
Right side of the racetrack, Victor Flores, the big 21. Left side of the racetrack, that is Manny Bajinga, the pro-charged Hemi-powered Mustang with MJM Construction on board for the man out of Massachusetts. And I'll tell you what, Fred with B-Cop right on the side has been one who has been just on fire in 2022. If this car has shown up, it is gone rounds. Keep an eye on him there, left side of the racetrack, right side. Victor Flores, that 2JZ powered Avalon. It's the U.S. versus Puerto Rico. Import versus domestic. It's exactly what you came to see. Maryland, put your hands together right here on the racetrack. Import versus domestic. Let them hear you! Three-stage beams on, left side Bajinga, right side Flores, into the full stage lines. Green lights are coming down, we're clean and green. See you later. Manny Bajinga is out of here. Beat Cop moving on to the next round. And Fred.
588, 239. Manny Bajinga left him on the tree and within a thou of when he ran in qualifying.
Wow, se despide uno de los nuestros, Big 21. Con problema, 5.88 para el Mustang Cobra, que está que en parte, papá. Vamos allá.
Banque.
Real quickly, Javier Ortiz, Charlie Turbos, David Gia, Westbourne, Arnoldo Rodriguez, Antonio Brown, and Mikey from AMS Performance. Please come pick up your packages at the MIR office, please.
Left side of the racetrack, that is going to be Blue Destiny, Jose Alejandro out of Puerto Rico, the 2022 MR2 2JZ Power. Right side, Rude Boy Racing, Damon Chan, Yosef Salka, 2JZ Powered out of Jupiter, Florida, number 10 versus 15.
Vamos allá, Damon Chin por el carril derecho, Rude Boy en el Toyota Celica. Rosado Racing, JC Race Car, Blue Destiny, el más fiebre en los controles, TP1. Boricua por el carril izquierdo. Vamos allá, viene, grítale, vamos arriba, Boricua.
All right, baby.
Alerta de 5 segundos. Alerta de 5 segundos. Ponte ready con camarita en mano. Take on your camarita.
He's over here calling for a 5-second alert, going side by side here. Damon Chin and Alejandro. Fake the call, Kikito.
Vamos allá.
No.
1.03, 3.92 al octavo de milla, 5.87. 252 millas para el Blue Destiny. Viene una bulla al calle. Pasando a la próxima ronda, papá. El más fiebrú se la está dejando caer. ¿Y de qué manera? Dímelo, Mikey Cabeza. Dímelo, Mikey.
Let me get Real Street, Super Street to lane number 3, please. Real Street, Super Street, lane 3. Real Street, Super Street. Lane number 3 and a 587-1 there for Blue Destiny as Rude Boy Racing breaks on the starting line.
Vamos ya, categoría Real Street Performance Super Street. Vayan bajando a los carriles. Real Street Performance Super Street a los carriles.
Here we go. It's going to be the domestic left side of the racetrack. Blue Thunder, the man from Puerto Rico, hails from Argentina. The 370Z 2JZ Power, number 4 on the board. Right side out of Indiana, John Odom, the CEO. Hemi Power Blower Combo. Nice smoky burn here for the world's fastest Nissan GTR, your number 5 qualifier here on the Napa side.
Vamos allá, gente de CEO John Odom por el carril derecho en el GTR 8 cilindros. Blue Thunder por el carril izquierdo. Leo Verajano, Argentina en la casa con Puerto Rico. Ozotec en los controles y en la programación Omar Mateo en el Blue Thunder. 2JZ por el izquierdo. 8 cilindros por el carril derecho. Viene, grítale Boricua, grítale el Blue Thunder, grítale el Blue Thunder. Viene, menea la bandera, menea la bandera.
Getting them hyped up there for Blue Thunder, Maryland. I can't hear you. The CEO, John Odom, Street Outlaws Rookie of the Year, Napa side of the racetrack. Let these drivers hear you over those race cars, Maryland. You guys can get louder. You guys can get prouder. Let them hear ya. As John Odom goes straight to the full stage lights, build the boost, there's the warming Blue Thunder machine. Lights are going to be down. Here we go. John Odom's going to leave him on the tree. Wow. John Odom top of the racetrack. Big old fire under the hood and a big old puff of smoke, but John Odom moving on to the next round. 597 with a 2 at 205. Blue Thunder goes 599 with a 7 at 244. It's a whole shot dub. Actually, not really. Now looking at it, the mile an hour stuff messed me up here, but the CEO, John Odom, will move on here to round number next.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, John Odom flat left him on the tree, but may have lost a motor in the lights, and we'll go to the semifinals, but it may have cost him one.
Wow. Oso entonces se quedó testeando en la luz, se quedó testeando. Se olvidó, ya lo tengo que arrancar. Y arrancó. Ya tú sabes. Y con el viaje, el GTR hizo 587, gente. Eso era para correr 580, 57 de una. Así que, nada, morimos en la raya ganando los domestic. Así que vamos a verificar los carriles que esté bien. Se está emparejando la cosa. Ya se están yendo pares de los import. Y los domestic que tienen que guerrear están sacando.
Here we go, top end of the racetrack to be good one at the stripe. How about it? 5:82.46 for El Jerry.
¡Wow! Nuevo récord personal para el Jerry. 580, 246 millas. 581 carril derecho con 251 millas. Punto 99 el izquierdo. Punto 97 los 60 pies para el carril derecho. Se ranqueó el Jerry dándole el tutazo a Nati Racing.
Please do it, baby. Just watching them.
Vamos ya, República Dominicana por el derecho, sube la bandera dominicana, viene, sube las manos dominicano, sube la mano y la bandera. El general, el nene de casa por el derecho.
Here we go, that's El General, Jose Gonzalez on the right hand side, the former NHRA Fuel Tech Pro Modified World Series champion on the right hand side, and Kevin McCurdy, former Northeast Outlaw Pro Mod Association champion and the current track record holder for a North car. Folks, both of them late 60s style Camaros. Kevin McCurdy, 526 cubic inches. Jose Gonzalez, 520. This could very well be the quickest side-by-side door car run in MIR history. Kevin McCurdy at 5:52 with a 1 is the current track record. Jose Gonzalez is the quickest run of the weekend thus far at 5:54.4. Here we go. How many fans out there want to see Jose Gonzalez, El General, win this one?
Viene Dominicano, grítale.
Who wants to see Pennsylvania's own Kevin McCurdy?
TUSA, grítale.
There they go. They're side by side. Top end of the racetrack. 5:49. Are you kidding me? He's done it. Jose Gonzalez has done it. The quickest pro mod run in MIR history and new track record.
Nuevo track record en Maryland International 5:49 dominicano, menea la bandera dominicano. Vienen los latinos, una bulla al calle.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jose Gonzalez, the quickest door car run in MIR history.
Wow, track record aquí en la pista de Maryland International Raceway y lo tiene un dominicano. Dímelo, Mr. Long, dímelo, Mr. Long. Hoy se bebe. Hoy está la cerveza Presidente a montones.
What?
Boogie on you.
Ladies, now put your hands together for the team. I'll tell you, Quito, how about that? You, your first World Cup, and Jose Gonzalez breaks the door car track record. There's Tyler Hard. He may want it back. Top out of the racetrack, Tyler Hard, 561-250. Ladies and gentlemen, again, one more time, make some noise for Jose Gonzalez, 5:49.8. Chris Higgins, new track record.
NHRA Pro Mod. I'll tell you what, Jose Gonzalez, the champion, getting it done. 257 at 5:49. What more could you ask for?
I don't know, man. I have no idea. Wow.
Rayete Bernal en la madre, lo que se acaba de tirar No One Racing. ¿Dónde están los boricuas?
You needs to chill the fuck
La gente de
out.
Tom Frappé, Tom Maceta respaldando el No One.
Don't get it.
Joel Olivo, el Siki Traki, auto que
He's got
se
no
hizo
fucking-
para la guerra. Estamos activos. Renegade versus Modify. La segunda ronda eliminatoria. Toyota Supra por el derecho.
Warriors first race Quarto the lanes right now, please. Warriors first race Quarto the lanes as they're backing out Eric LaFerriere
You know?
and Carl
Look it up.
and Eric LaFerriere. They're shutting him off. It looks like he was dropping fluid on the starting line, and starter Jimmy Howard has shut him off. So Carlos Oliva will get a broke by here.
Se va solo No One ganando la próxima carrera. No One. Viene, saca la camarita, vamos allá, vende.
Here we go, 985 short, he clicks it off.
Punto 98, los 60 pies. Point
How much you weighing
98.
out in Texas?
60 feet por No One Racing, gente. Pasando la próxima ronda inteligentemente. Ya hizo un clase récord. No vale la pena ahora mismo buscar mejorarlo. Sabemos que estamos en evento. Así que pasando la próxima ronda, No One Racing, el auto que cualificó número 1. Estamos llamando a la categoría Warrior versus 3/4. Warrior versus 3/4.
It's fucking beautiful. This would be like 500,000 in Indy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, fast. Thanks, Doug.
All right, so again, folks, we're taking this cleanup real quick, and we'll be back to racing as quickly as we can. But I guarantee you, well, if you have cell signal right now,
Need
Jose
that filter.
Gonzalez, the quickest door car run in MIR history, 5:49.8. That was wow.
What's a fucking $800,000 house look like?
Here, the drag, it's making its way out.
There's a 435.
Man, oh man, what a day it's been.
Pasa por el carril derecho. Boricua, grítale, vamos arriba, Boricua, mueve la bandera, Manolo.
You just fucking love fucking shit up, bro.
Bro, can you mute?
Carl Burnett, left side of the racetrack, top gun. El Jefe de Tu Jefe, right side. As Fuentes is in, Burnett is in, lights are going to be down, and here we go. Top of the racetrack, good old-fashioned track race. At the finish line, it's going to be 6:03 with a 2. Left side of the racetrack is Top Gun. Will get it done is El Jefe de Tu Jefe. He was flirting with the wall a chunk of the way down the racetrack, but he never lifted right to the end when he started getting way too close for comfort.
Wow. .97 los 60 pies para Nicolas Brunet. Carl Brunet in the house. Canadá. 3.93 al octavo de milla. 6.03. 234 millas. Con problema el jefe de jefe.
As here we go, continue on Atomizer Racing Injector, Renegade versus Modified. Andy Manson, left side of the racetrack. The 96 Mustang will get a broke by, as unfortunately Nick Schroeder not able to make the call there in the 06 GTO. So Andy Manson, Pro Charge machine, will be ready to go. So I need X versus Hot Rod. Suit up, please. X versus Hot Rod. Suit up. That is Precision Turbo and Engine. X275 versus Hot Rod. Suit up.
Oye, saludito por ahí el combate del Mellao, el combate de Calle, papá, la panorámica está activado, dímelo, Vane. El Mellao, ponte ready para el 13 con el taxi.
So we'll see what Andy Manson will be able to do here. He was the number 13 qualifier coming to this event, as he'll be moving on to round number 3. Here in Atomizer Racing Injectors, Renegade versus Modified. We're at 6:32.0 and qualifying at 2:11. Looking to see if he can go just a little bit quicker here. As him and Patrick Barnhill looking to try to continue to get this car rolling here.
Here's Andy Manson, 110 short for the four-track champion, top of the racetrack. Andy Manson goes to 646 at 176 miles an hour, pulling the parachutes a little early.
Dímelo, Mr. Light, dímelo, Alan, estamos activos, dímelo, Mr. Light, ¿dónde anda? Sube la mano,
Here we go, your next pair. Talk about a matchup iconic here. It's a pair of champions sitting side by side. Brown Sugar, the hometown favorite, Tim Essick. The 2012 Mustang, 481 cubic inches of Pro Charge power there on the left side. Pro Charge Atomizer Racing Injectors and fuel tank going to be on board right side. The Torrento Mobile 1 machine. Jose Gonzalez, your number 3 and number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, I should hear you loud and clear. On your feet, hometown favorite, left side of the racetrack. Former pair of winners here at Maryland National Raceway in the World Cup Finals. This is the matchup you came to see. Import versus domestic. This is a final type caliber matchup.
Wow, vamos, sube las manos, dominicano, sube las manos. Trueno móvil in the house por el derecho. Carrerita buena, Team S en el Mustang. Ambos han corrido en la zona de los 6-1, así que necesitamos buena vibra. Viene, ¿cuántos van a los import? ¿Cuántos van a los import?
Let me hear you cheer for the domestic. Tim Messick trying to defend the home turf. Ladies and gentlemen, at Maryland National Raceway, I should be able to hear you loud and clear, baby. Let's go. Import versus domestic. They're chasing the cup right here.
Tim Messick has won the cup before, but that was in this very car in OVE, Outlaw vs. Extreme. He won the World Cup Finals trophy before, but this time it's a little different for the runner out of Port Tobacco, Maryland. This should be a great one. And two of the heavy hitters in Renegade vs. Mountain 5. And here we go. Boost building.
Tim Messick left side, Gonzalez right side, Gonzalez out in front. Here comes Tim Messick to the quarter-mile stripe. It's going to be close. Tim Messick's going to edge it out. 6:12 with a 6. And a 6:20 with a 2. There is the Mobile One machine of Jose Gonzalez. 11 thousandths of a second at the finish line. Tim Messick is going to squeak that one out. Dan the Man Wetstein is all pumped up on Mountain Dew, man. Let's go.
There you go. Great run there for Tim Messick. Dan Wetstein, Michelle, the Brown Sugar crew. Wow.
Wow, 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 qué tremendo carrerón. Viene un aplauso, se lo merecen. Tremendo show que nos acaban de dar estos dos grandes gladiadores, papá. 6:20 para el derecho, 6:12 para el Mustang, que es un verdadero cuco, gente.
This is the semi-final of Pro Street Bike, brought to you by Platinum General Services. Here we go. Greg Wallace will be on the right side. Rodney Williford on the left. A rematch of the semifinal from last year when Greg Wallace set the speed record. And Higgins, let me just tell you how dominant Rodney Williford has been over the last year and a half. Since World Cup here last year, you know how many rounds of racing he's lost on this racetrack?
I'm going to go with 0.
1.
Oh, I was
in
close.
The last calendar year, Rodney Williford has only lost 1 time on this racetrack, and that was at Bike Fest when he red lighted in I believe it was in round 2. He red lighted.
So Rodney Williford, he'll make the run there on the left side of the racetrack, right side. That's going to be Greg Wallace, one of your quickest, or one of your fastest drivers, I should say.
The fastest rider in the history of the Pro Street
But Greg
category.
Wallace has not even come close to that so far here with that Hayabusa out of Timberlake, North Carolina. Will he be able to do it here? Rodney Williford, he'll be on the left side of the racetrack out of Bahama, North Carolina. The 2022 Hayabusa for one of the all-time legends in the Pro Street Bike category.
And Rodney knows that on the other side of the racetrack is Greg Wallace, a good friend of his, former fellow North Carolinian, and a guy that he knows can jump up there and strike and run a 40 anytime. But Rodney has run more 30s and 40s passes than anybody in history, probably more than everybody else combined. That's how dominant Rodney Williford has been over the last couple of years here in Pro Street Bike. Rodney on the left side, Greg Wallace on the right. Who will advance to the final round of Pro Street Bike, brought to you by Platinum General Services? They're pre-staged. Here Rodney's in. Waiting on Greg. Greg's in. This is going to be a good one. Rodney and Greg right there together. Top end of the racetrack. 6:48 to a 6:54. Rodney is one step closer to World Cup Finals history.
But guess what? There's 2 more drivers here that are 2 of the best of the business, and they're going to be sitting here right behind them. They just watched Rodney Williford be able to go to the final. Your next pair here, another pair of some of the fastest bike riders out there, Justin Shaker and Jason Dunnigan.
Jason Dunnigan right-hand side for DME Racing. He's out of Jackson, Michigan. Justin Shaker, the big man from Manchester, Connecticut, picked up his first ever win 2 years ago at Virginia Motorsports Park, where in the final he beat Rodney. Jason Dunnigan picked up his second career win earlier in this season. And here we go. Who will take on Rodney Wilford in the final round here at MIR here tonight at Platinum General Services Pro Street Bike?
Jason Dunnigan, right side of the racetrack. Shaker there in the left lane. Both drivers down full stage lights. Here we go. There goes one, and that is going to be a deciding one here as Jason Dunnigan will go down the racetrack. Goes at 667.6 at 226. Justin Shaker barely makes it to the 60-foot.
Final call for Warriors versus Tres Cuarto to the lanes, please. Final call for Warriors versus Tres Cuarto. Lanes, please. Final call for Warriors versus Tres Cuarto to the lanes, please, as we're getting ready to go now into X275 versus Hot Rock. Warriors versus Tres Cuarto, suit up, please. Warriors versus Tres Cuarto, suit up. McLeod Racing, Warriors versus Tres Cuarto, suit up. Here we go, Eric Hendricks. Greg Wall.
Outlet there, left side of the racetrack. You were just saying that is Eric Hendricks, the 1990 Mustang in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. He's your number 3 qualifier. You sit there and look to his right. It's another Mustang. Craig Walls, another X275 driver out of Georgetown, Delaware. Mark Benson Racing Power in front of him. Eric Hendricks, that car is owned by Keith Ray, and he's hoping to try to carry the flag here. An X275 versus Hot Rod brought to you by Precision Turbo and Engine. Right side is in, left side is in. Lights are going to be down, and striking the tires will be outlet. Craig Walls is out of here. Top end for Walls, he'll go a 677.4 for his best pass so far from an ET standpoint of the weekend. And Eric Hendricks is just going to coast it on down. His chase for the World Cup will end here. Next pair going to be coming up right side of the racetrack. That is Larry Ramneth, Orange Chicken, here at the 2001 Sylvia 2 JZ powered left side of the racetrack. I know I'm going to say it wrong, but ask Bojinki Racing, left side of the racetrack, the Velez machine, the 82 Starlet. That comes out of Florida as he'll be left side, the number 8 qualifier.
Oye, Boricua, párate, que aquí tenemos a Camilo Bad Bunny en el carril izquierdo, ya tú sabes, representando a los Boricua. Oye, saca la bandera, vamos arriba, Boricua. Orange Chicken en el carril derecho, vamos arriba.
His Orange Chicken pulled it upset off last time, but I don't know if he'll have enough, but he might be pulling even. He's out in front of the 8th. Larry Redmond, he's going to pull off another upset.
Wow.
679.3 for by far his best pass of the weekend. And that is an upset. Your number 16 taking out number 8.
Wow, 6.99 para la Bojinki. Será para la próxima. Tremendo trabajo para Camilo Bad Bunny.
Orange Chicken is still cooking into the semifinals. Oh, but how about this matchup? Oh boy, Derek Mota and Omar Gomez, the Mustang versus the ARC-7.
That's going to be big red. Derek Mota has been driving this thing this weekend. This is the Manny Bajinka X275-09 Mustang. He was your number 2 qualifier, ran a 658.0 right side. That's the Ian Racing machine of Jomar Gomez, 13B Series power for the 85 RX-7 out of Puerto Rico.
Así mismo es Jomar Gómez en el Ian Racing. Más de R7 que está por encima. Carril izquierdo Derek Mota. en el Mustang. Tremendo duelo. Import versus Domestic. Boricua por el derecho. Mueve la bandera. Boricua mueve la bandera. Viene que necesitamos eso. Muévela.
Ladies and gentlemen, another import versus domestic matchup right here in X275 versus Hot Rod. We heard you cheer for Jomar Gomez. Let me hear you here for the Mustang. The main Bajinga. Oh, Derek Moto with a wheelman here this weekend.
Viene, vamos arriba. Carrerita buena.
Import versus domestic, 2 versus 7, Moda versus Gomez right here as they continue to chase for the Covenant World Cup right here at Maryland International Raceway in front of a sold-out crowd. Pre-stage on, beams on, Gomez goes straight in, waiting on Moda. Moda, he's going to be in, lights are going to come down, we are clean and green.
This is going to be a good one, here they come, top end, Moda, 6:58.0. Exactly what he ran in qualifying. Wow, that is one consistent car, but Higgs, Mona had to come from behind to win that one.
96 light for Moda, 70 for Gomez. Gomez knew he needed to try to get him out in front, and he gave it a good shot.
We get JPC Racing Street Fighter to lane 8. JPC Racing Street Fighter lane 8. JPC Racing Street Fighter lane 8. Here they go. Ron Rose, Jose Morales. Ron Rose trying to chase him down. He could. He might. He did. 7:29. JPC Racing Street Fighter lane 8, please. JPC Racing Street Fighter lane 8, please. Round 2. All right, so again, getting ready for round number 2 of Warriors versus Trace Quarter, brought to you by McLeod Racing. This should be an interesting round number 2 coming up. As our first pair, Cleetus, Mcfarland, Jason Hunt again. JPC Racing Street Fighter lane 8. JPC Racing Street Fighter lane 8. Again, you guys need to get up here quickly.
All right. Now, with our sister company, Energy Manufacturing, machining billet aluminum, cast aluminum, and cast iron blocks, we have the complete bottom end for your next engine. Be sure and visit our tent on the Midway.
Arroyo con el corillo, el saca caca. Dímelo también, Oscar Matraco, Matraco Racing, por ahí activo. Anda con el familión activado.
High performance solution in the Honda racing scene. Racers around the world are choosing Ramey Racing's in-house machined products because of their strength, durability, and dependability. Track tested and race proven to get racers to the winner's circle every time. Ramey Racing specializes
Carl Burnett is off to round 3. Carl, you had quite the time in the staging lanes. How did you get yourself mentally ready for that run?
I'm always ready when you are there, so no problem about that. I know about racing. We own a drag strip, so I know the car go quick, but I was ready to be sure to stage before 7 seconds, and we make a good time, so we're going to try to go the next pass in the 5 seconds.
What are you going to bring into the next pass in order to make that happen?
Yeah, we're going to see, because I think the next pass, the guy going to be fast, so we have to push everything.
Pushing hard, Carl Burnett. Moving on to round 3, Tim. 100,000. Wait, what was it? Hold on. This is like, what was it? One.
Here we go, folks. Round number 2. Cleetus, Mcfarland left side. Jason Unch on the right. Cleetus, Mcfarland left side. Jason Unch on the right. So here we go. Cleetus, Mcfarland, Braden in Florida in the 86 El Camino. Jason Unch on the right side. This should be a good one. Here we go.
Seguimos activo.
So Cleetus, Mcfarland in the 86 El Camino. Who's got Cleetus winning this race? Jason Unch on the right side of the truck. Here we go. Oh boy, Cleetus left on him. Here comes Jason Unch. Top end of the racetrack. It's Cleetus, 667. Cleetus Mcfarland had my 500s and got there by 0.2 of a second.
Ya seguimos con otro duelo de import versus domestic, papá. Ya por izquierdo, Joito García, la sagaz. Jimmy Posey por el derecho en el Nova del 72, papá. Este duelo está bueno. Dímelo, Moncho, performance, dímelo, Moncho.
Jose Garcia left side, Jimmy Posey on the right. Jimmy got in as the number 32 spot. Jose Garcia got in as an alternate.
Yeah, Jimmy Posey actually, at a surprise that shocked the world, was able to take out Keith Ray on the last run. We'll see here, will his luck continue? Jimmy Posey, the Nitro Zeta Nova, racing in memory of Jason Achenbach. Left side, Jose Garcia, as you sent in as an alternate there on the left side of the racetrack with that 1980 Starlet 13B Series powder. It's import versus domestic. Chevrolet versus the Starlet there on the left side of the racetrack. Barrel it. Get loud. Import versus domestic here on the start line. Wars versus Transporter style. Jimmy Posey's actually going to leave. He's even with Jose Garcia. Top into the quarter mile. It's going to be Garcia, 687 with a 4, 740 with an 8 for the best run of the weekend there for Jimmy Posey. But it's not going to be enough. Jose Garcia will move on to the next round.
Vamos allá, Boricua ganando la saga, mueve la bandera. 687, 200, 3 millas. Te quiero, papá. La Mixi por el derecho con Juanchi y Llanas, que va en un ritmo brutal. GTR por el izquierdo, tremendo carrerón es lo que hay. Vamos allá, duelo de import.
Cesar Savannon left side, Juan Alanis on the right side. Here we go. And Cesar Savannon didn't go. Juan Alanis top end of the racetrack. 696, 193 miles an hour.
Vamos allá ganando Puerto Rico con la Mixi. Y a rayo, este carrerón también promete tremendo show al público. Duelo de Dazun versus Starle, papá. Esta batalla promete. Cualquier cosa puede suceder. Si la atrevida se hace un Bernau bonito, Calderón Jr. se pone contento. Eso es lo de los Bernau. Está como José Feliciano con las gafitas activadas.
The next pair.
Vamos allá, la atrevida por el carril izquierdo, la Dayanara. Un Starle que lleva trayectoria en este deporte de la aceleración desde los 2000. Calderón Trampol, Terry Pro, Wilber. Cari derecho, High RPM, campeón en el evento en Orlando. De León Wild Gun con el respaldo de la buena gente del Cinchorro en Guabate, respaldando High RPM.
Right side of the racetrack, high RPM machine. That is going to be Carlos De Leon, the 1971 Datsun out of Florida, 13 B Series power. Number 19 qualifier, right side. Left side of the racetrack. That is, as Fabian has dubbed, the wheelman, Carlos Olivo. Left side of the Starlet out of Florida, your number 3 qualifier.
Here the wheelman taking on high RPM. Let's do this.
Volando bajito, toma, 653, 209 millas para la atrevida. 422 al octavo de milla, gente, volando bajito con 107. 653, 209 millas, papi. Boris Roja por el carril izquierdo en el mat de R7, caja turbo 2. Carril derecho, Willy sigue para adelante, vamos allá. López Connection in the house. La escudería de Willy Monster Teacher.
Boris Rojas, left side of the racetrack, 1988 Mazda RX-7 out of Puerto Rico. Right side, that'll be Harold Gomez as you see the, looks like maybe pushing back as starter Jimmy Howard said, back up, no, you're good to go. So Harold Gomez, the 71 Datsun out of Puerto Rico, will be sitting here on the Napa side, getting ready to go to battle against that RX-7. Number 9 versus 25 of the qualifying sheets here.
Vamos allá, López Connection en la casa, Willy Monster Teacher, dímelo Noel López, las 40 Car Watch, activo, Joseito el Combate Corozal, Willy Monster. Harold Gómez no se deja. Boris Roja por el izquierdo, Lupis. Mexican Grill. Uy, va muy bien. 4:42, pasando 6:77. 207 millas para el López Connection. Willy Monster vacilando y 6:95 para el Turbo 2. Nuevo récord personal en causa perdida.
Your win line coming off for Harold Gomez with a 6:77.5 at 2:07. Boris Rojas not quite able to get it done. Goes a 6:95.9 for his best pass of the weekend at 198, but not enough here. As your next pair coming on the right side, that is Lady Justice. Jomar Gomez, the 81 star out of Puerto Rico. Left side, Jesus Melendez. as right now the imports are going rounds here. Melendez, the Starlet, 2 JZ Power, your number 13 man there on the left side, as Lady Justice fish off the run out there on the right side.
Vamos allá, Lady Justy por el carril derecho. Vamos allá. La abogada Racing, la abogada boricua que la tiene bien montada, ganando casos criminales en la Florida, papá. PR Gavin Salucho, Moncho Performance. Yomar Gómez en los controles. Jailian Racing por el carril izquierdo. Jesús Meléndez Chupatec en los controles. JZ por el izquierdo, 13B por el derecho, carrerita buena, gente.
Lady Justice said, see you later. Dropping the hammer right here. 683 with a 200 miles an hour. Jesus Melendez, he's just going to put it on down the racetrack.
683 para Lady Justy, 200 millas. 1.10 los 60 pies para Lady Justy. Dímelo Carlos Hernández, dímelo Carlos Hernández.
Jacob Nauman right side there, the nitrous-aided Nova. As it looks like the Cleetus racing machine not going to be able to make the call, so Jacob Nauman will get a broke by here, and we'll see what the Chevrolet will be able to do here on the quarter mile.
El corillo de Morovis por ahí activo. Dímelo Irving, están activos los muchachos. Carlos Hernández está activo. ¿Dónde está? Que no se oye.
Now it looks like we're on a broke by here as Galito Racing unable to make the call. Here goes Nauman. Top of the racetrack, he clicks it off.
Wow, Gallito no se presentó.
Grannis Racing, stick shift, lane 1, please. Round 2. Grannis Racing, stick shift, round 2, lane 1, please. Grannis Racing, stick shift, round 2, lane 1. As looks like we have is El Coche Bamba. Here's a situation. I understand they're having trouble getting the car started. Now, by rule, you must stage under the car's own applied power. So the crew is not allowed to push the car into stage. The car must make a final staging motion under its own applied power. Again, that is the rule. That's the rule here, that you must stage in a forward motion under the car's own applied power, even if he's on a buy run. So can El Coche Bamba get the car started? Bill Cole not able to make the call.
Dímelo Papi Yo, dímelo tu ídolo Papi Yo, que está por ahí activo con la familia viendo carrera. Flow Racing, the